Well, growing things is running in my veins because my whole family has been in agriculture always, so this is how I picked it up, and I always had this passion to grow any seed I find and grow any plant and cutting that I come across. And then when I moved to Egypt, I continued this and had a lot of fails, of course, in the beginning because the seasons are different, the plants, the varieties are different, and so on. And then, of course, also like having access to my own food. It's just very nice if you're cooking and you find like, oh, it would be nice to have a bit of parsley or some chives for your salad, and you just go out to your balcony and harvest it, and you have everything there. Or you want to make a dinner and like, okay, I don't have time or energy or whatever to go shopping, and you just go out and harvest some tomatoes, some vegetables, and so on, and there you go, dinner's ready. Try?
Yeah.
It makes a big difference summer and winter, because in summer it gets extremely hot, so it's mainly herbs and some leafy greens like Swiss chard and so on that survives, purslane also. And in the winter it's like literally everything that you can think of, from tomatoes over cabbage, different kinds of salads, eggplant, everything. Like it's always trial and error. I also experiment a lot with new varieties and so on, and yes, but for me it's enough to produce as much, so like we can feed ourselves, and then also share if sometimes I have a lot of tomatoes or a lot of something, we share with our neighbor, we share with the Bawab family, and that's what I'm happy with. Sure, because it's two things. Number one, it's like nice to have some green around you in a city like Cairo. It's like we don't need to go to any club or so, like this is our private nadi kind of. And number two, it's meditation. Like working in the garden and with the plants and in the soil, it's pure meditation for me. So that is a wonderful balance for an office job. But I use it in cooking. So when I started the garden here, the good thing was that I could draw on the experience that I picked up from my father, for example, who was an agriculture engineer. And so I knew where to start, and then like gradually experimented, and things worked, things failed, and so on. But over time, it developed more and more. It's really not a matter of money at all. It's more like cost in terms of time. So that's it. But it doesn't cost money because I use a lot of recycling materials. For example, I use the vegetable boxes that I just line with plastic plant in it. I use the 6 or 18-liter water bottles that I turn into self-irrigating pots, or like whatever materials I find. You find even pots lying in the street or half-dead plants lying in the street. I just collect that or any scrap wood, make use of this, because I want to show that it's possible to do all this,